Great morning, beautiful people. Happy freaking Tuesday. I have to run to the store today. Originally, I didn't think I was leaving the house at all today. But last night I had like mucus in my throat and it was weird. Like I was like hacking. I'm like, like coughing. So I'm like, let me grab a ginger shot. And then I thought about it. I said, oh, I was at that gym. Like I forgot there be so many germs at the gym. And even though I did use my hand sanitizer when I left out of there, but I should have washed my hands before I left too, which is something I usually do. But hadn't been to an actual public gym in a while that I just forgot. So gotta nip this in the bud right away because I do not and cannot afford to be sick. So my ginger I had kind of went bad. So I'm like, I thought about buying some more fresh ginger, but I'm like, I really don't have time because today is the day to clean my house up and down. Like how I was cleaning my mom's house a little bit over a week ago. That's the plan for my house today, to be cleaning my house up and down like that today. So I had to pop it in chat because like I really don't like cleaning. I hate cleaning. My house is straightened up all the time. But as far as like a deep clean, that's something that I have dropped the ball on. And I'm just honest. Like I truly have. And so today we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the deep clean today. Like we're gonna get things done. It's a snowy day, so this is the perfect day to do it. And yeah, that's ain't nothing to it but to do it. I already grabbed all of my cleaning stuff for the house. I don't need anything else. And yeah. But yeah, I was already looking around. I'm like, ooh, my body is sore too from the gym yesterday. But yeah, we're gonna get to it because the house is just as important. I do not need to be having a dirty house, even though it's like not technically dirty in terms of like stuff everywhere. I mean, there is stuff everywhere, like it's a little clutter mess, but like I said, my house stays straightened up, just doesn't have that deep clean, deep smell. So like I want to light some candles and everything else that comes with, when you clean a house really good. So yeah, but other than that, um yeah, today is going smooth. I did my meditation. I totally messed up and I had still been doing 10 minutes. I forgot to change it to 15 minutes. So I have to make up for those additional 10 minutes that I missed yesterday and today because I did it already today. So, and with the Mindfulness March Challenge, the goal has been very simple. It's just been to increase it every single week and spend that time with God or in prayer or just sitting and meditating on a word. So it has been used to do those things, and it's actually been going really great, which I've been really enjoying it and really loving it. And I'm like, I really need this moment of silence every day. Like 5 to 10 minutes is not going to help hurt. And I mean, I do it before I go to bed, but like I want more intentional time doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the biggest thing is it's like, yes, I'm doing this, but this is something now that's a part of my routine. But what else can I do to be extremely intentional with my relationship with God? And that's a question I challenge you to ask yourself. What else can you do to be more intentional with time spent with God? I think we all can look at areas of our lives and, see where we can be better. Like, as I have been working on my devotional, I've been like, so the devotional it starts with a positive thought. Then there's a scripture tied to that thought. There's a reflection portion, and then there's a prayer. And then on the next page, there's a journal prompt. And I thought it was so cool yesterday, y'all, as I was putting these together. It was so good because as I'm putting these questions together, I'm also asking myself these questions. I'm like, okay, what was one of the questions? Should I give away a question? Yes, I'll give away one. So one of them talks about like the thought is, may you put God first in all that you do. And then the verse that follows that is like, seek ye first the kingdom, and the rest will follow, I believe is what the verse is. And then I just said, like, in reflection, like the first thing we should be doing is like spending that time with God or whatever. Like, and so the journal prop then follows and says, is there something in your life that you're putting before God, and how can you start prioritizing God more? And I was like, this is great. Like, I sat there and I thought about it. I'm like, dang, is there anything that I'm putting before God? And like instantly what came to me was like social media. And I was like, I do get on social media every single day because I post every single day. But I wouldn't say I put it before God. I said, because I start my days in that Bible first. Granted, there are some days where I've opened up social media first. I'm very transparent about me not being perfect. But me doing that throughout the week, like I would say that probably happens not even every week, because I'm trying to prioritize that time spent with God first before anything else. And before I go to bed, the last thing that I try to do is get in the Bible. So I'm trying not to, spend as much time on social media. Like, one thing I have always prided myself is being a poster ghoster. So I post and then I ghost. However, I do get back on like to check notifications because I'm the type of creator that likes to interact with people. So I try to like respond to comments and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? But in doing that journal prompt, it really got me to think, and that's the whole point of this journal and what I want it to be for you all too. And hopefully it's something that you want to take advantage of. But I'm making it's pretty identical, but a men and a women one, but more so the cover is what's different. The messaging is pretty much still the same, but I knew one would like looking at one versus the other. Like the one that I was writing, it more leaned towards women, like the floral background, the cursive writing. I'm like, this ain't gonna stand out for the men. So I also made another one for the men as well, so that you all could have that. But the goal of this is just for those growing in their faith. So you could even be far in your faith still. I think it's a great just reminder. It's a 31-day reminder, and it's really going to help you just stay on track and just dedicate the entire month to reading those reminders and just growing in your faith. So yeah, but needless to say, I liked doing that reflection question because it also helped me as well. And that's really what my goal is like, as I continue to grow in my faith, like, how can I help other people grow in their faith? Like, I had people ask me, how did I start? And I remember telling someone, like, I did not start by reading multiple verses a day. I had to work my way up to that. I started with one verse a day. So this is what the journal will be good for, right? But that's also why I always recommend the Bible app too and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's all that I got for now, y'all. I'm gonna head to the store so I can nip this, whatever is going on with this mucus in a bud. I'm gonna grab some fruits and stuff. I'm still not doing my processed meat. Like, I still have cut that out. And yeah, breakfast has been like very minimal because yeah, I just really haven't been doing much in that. But yeah, so I'm excited to seize the day and get to cleaning because that's what today is going to be about. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye bye.